Things change over time, but one thing has stayed consistent. Celebrating 30 years on the air on WROI is the first federal program. Hosts may have changed, but the program is still the same. Now continuing a long-standing tradition, streaming on the First Federal Facebook page and on WROI. It's time for the first...
And good morning, time now for First Federal Program, 59 degrees on this Friday, as we welcome Evan back to the studio. Good morning.
Hey, Randy.
Glad you joined us.
Thank you.
Beautiful day out there to start the Friday.
I know, but it's like we're getting spring finally here in late June. It's weird. I don't know what to think about that.
Yeah, it is definitely different, but we'll pay for it in July, don't worry.
Yeah, well, I'm used to the 4th of July being really humid and in the 90s, so I don't know if we're going to get there, but...
probably about Fair Week.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right.
That's usually how it works.
Yep. Well, we're looking forward to that. Seems like we're blowing through June already on the way to the 4th of July and everything that comes with it. This is a special year, so it's going to be a great summer event of celebrating our country's birth, and in a special way in many cases. So
yeah, don't forget Rochester Fireworks on the 3rd.
That's right.
Great job with the Legion trying to get things coordinated. Some new events coming out.
They would still accept donations, Randy, I've heard.
Yes, great thing. Human Cannonball they're doing this year.
Tanner, are you participating in that?
Okay,
all right.
Just not me.
You don't want to be the Human Cannonball?
Not so much.
But yeah, so great things out there. So looking forward to that.
Also, Father's Day weekend this weekend.
Oh yes.
Which is fun. Little grilling time, maybe if the weather holds up.
I was gonna say Sunday. I don't know. You might want to grill Saturday.
Move it up.
Unless you move it in your garage, then you might be okay.
That works. You know, we're innovative. Those dads. So, all right. Trivia today. Today's National Garfield the Cat Day.
Ooh, yes.
Any fans?
Oh, good old Garfield. Yes.
Yeah, my family has read all of the Garfield compilation books from the library. They're still doing them. He's been going for a long time.
Comic strips, books, TV shows, movies.
He's quite popular.
Yep.
Yeah, I always liked Garfield. Kind of that sarcastic, you know, kind of a different take on life that's fun to read.
Yeah, put yourself in those shoes sometimes,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. So, okay, well, his creator's from Indiana, so a lot of people know that, Jim Davis, but do you know which town he's from?
Oh.
Our special guests think they do. So, we'll give some choices. That may help. A, Muncie, B, Marion, C, Fairmount, or D, Upland. So those are all in the same general...
Similar area there on the map, if you look.
Yeah, I like that. It's kind of cunning choices. So think about that. Take your best guess. But pretty cool. All right. And my family knew we had a magazine about Garfield that told us. So we're good on this one. Tanner, sports.
Yes. Interesting time of year where there's not a ton going on, but yet there is a lot going on, if that makes sense.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
nothing that I'm really interested in, but there's a lot of stuff.
like World Cup, for instance.
Right.
It's a unique event going on right now. Of course, you have baseball going on, but NBA, NHL, finally done.
Yes.
That's
long
playoffs
journey.
Yeah.
Finally.
The NHL, the Carolina Hurricanes are the champs for the first time since 2006. And the NBA, the New York Knicks are the NBA champions for the first time in 53 years.
That's a good long run.
Yeah, they had quite a drought there for many years. A lot of heartbreak, but they pretty much dominated.
They did.
This whole run in the playoffs. Now, I mean, in the finals, they found unique ways to win, coming back from down 29, down 16.
Well, they wanted to make it memorable.
But they definitely made it memorable, for sure.
And they seem to have that chemistry throughout the whole playoffs.
Yeah.
Confidence.
Yep.
And they embraced kind of where they were coming from and what they were looking to do.
Interesting characters on the team.
Yeah.
You have an emerging superstar filled with some other good players, some really good role players, a coach that has been fired multiple times, multiple stops.
Yeah. It's a fun story.
He might even been out if they would have got an early exit in the playoffs. I mean,
I'm sure he would have been.
now he's an NBA champion.
Yeah.
So
Now he just he'll sign a deal here,
yeah.
extending that
Exactly.
contract.
he's going down in New York sports history
Yeah.
now. So,
But now the pressure's on too.
Yeah,
in another way, you know.
right.
Like deliver more.
Yeah.
Well, that city's probably going crazy.
Yeah, and it's good for the NBA. I know it's tough to swallow in the state of Indiana as Pacer fans because the Pacers-Knicks long-standing rivalry, but it's good for the NBA when the Knicks are good.
There weren't many Knicks fans that I knew of rooting for them anyway.
Yeah.
The casual fan wasn't rooting for them around here. Anyway.
No.
A lot of Spurs.
Yes. But MLB, and we're not even to the halfway point yet, but a lot of interesting records out there. I mean, I keep looking at the White Sox record, 39-34, tied for the lead in the AL Central.
It's crazy.
We have quite a few White Sox fans around here, so that's,
And
I'm
they're
happy
a
for
little
them.
loud right now, which, hey, I would be too.
I was gonna say they
if I were them.
Do it while you can.
Yes, it can switch pretty fast. The Cubs season's still interesting, just up and down.
Normal, typical Cubs.
39-36, sitting right in the middle of the NL Central, but they're only 2 games out of the wild card. So they're right there. I think those 2 10-game win streaks, I mean, those really helped.
Right.
Obviously,
What if they
without
didn't have
those, those are probably already looking to next year. But Pete Armstrong's
It's getting hot.
the consistent
Yeah.
piece of the team. They need some other guys to step up and some guys to get healthy.
I'm thinking of how many lineups they've put out there this
Lots.
year.
Yeah, different.
The
Yeah.
pitching rotation, how many of those
Yeah.
they've had. It's been wild.
Their schedule starts ramping up again next week. They've kind of had an easy part of their schedule. And that's the bad thing for Cub fans because they haven't really taken advantage of that easy part of their schedule.
Well, that's normal too, right, Andy?
I was gonna say
that doesn't sound unusual.
they seem to like a challenge a little bit better. Don't win the easy ones. Let's go win the hard ones.
Right. Baseball's a funny sport like that. So, well, the whole NL Central, I mean, everybody except the Reds have a winning record.
Yeah, I didn't think that would last as long as it has.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. World Cup, like I mentioned, is going on. The U.S. is in action today.
Okay.
3 o'clock on Fox against Australia.
Gotcha.
Could be a good matchup.
Yeah. I can't say soccer's in my wheelhouse, so I don't know a ton about the U.S. team, but
Did the schools around here have soccer teams when you were in
they
school?
did.
Team?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think when I was going through, they became an official sport, not a club.
Okay. They did not when I was.
That's
So
what I'm
it's
saying,
still young
Yeah.
in the U.S.
Yeah, but it's World Cup's when everybody seems to get real excited about it, and the enthusiasm comes there for the sport. So
Interesting.
I know.
I was at a concert last Friday night, and there was a couple about 3 rows in front of us. They were watching the game on their phone more so than watching the concert. It's a pretty expensive ticket to be watching the World Cup on your phone.
That's
Hey,
right.
more power to them.
Yeah.
But there was other people asking them, "Hey, what's the score?" type of thing.
Everybody's friends.
So everybody's friends this time of year.
I think it's neat having it in the U.S. again.
Yeah, it is.
That's cool
Yeah.
for our country this
Yeah.
year to be having the World Cup and all the other countries here enjoying it. So
I know one of our first
Cool.
family members, her father's attending one of the matches. So
it
pretty
might
cool.
be interesting.
Yeah,
Might.
yeah, right.
If you knew a lot about it,
Right,
it would
right.
be.
So don't invite you, Randy.
No.
I thought I was getting the
I would be the opposite of those people 6 foot 10. I'd be watching the concert on my phone at the soccer game.
That's awesome.
And then golf's toughest tests going on this week, the U.S. Open.
Oh yes.
It was interesting yesterday. The guys in the morning who had the morning slots for tee times, they struggled. Guys in the afternoon got the break with the weather and the conditions and kind of ate it up a little bit. So the USGA won't let that stand. Everybody will come back a little bit.
Yeah, they like to punish them. in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
tournament.
They want the winning score to be as close to even par as possible. So it'll be interesting to watch. There's a lot of big names right towards the top, so it should be
More fun to come.
a fun weekend.
I'll move those cups around.
Yep. Bogeys aren't necessarily a bad thing in this one, as weird as
Right.
that sounds, but it's a tough tournament. Got some tidbits this morning on this day in 1992. They're all movie related again. This is 2
Okay.
weeks in a row. It's
Yeah.
kind of that summertime
That used to be the blockbuster.
summer blockbuster,
Yeah.
right? On this day in 1992, Batman Returns was released.
Mm.
Randy liked that one.
Danny
got
DeVito with the
yeah,
pink
I
one.
watched it, but
I didn't like that one.
it wasn't.
That one scared me as a kid. I gotta admit.
It was too dark.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was just,
I still watched it.
I didn't understand. I was excited for it to come
Yeah.
out, but
Yeah. On this day, 2009, Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. So the second one in the series was released. I remember watching that in theaters.
those were big.
Yeah. And on this day, 2014, Transformers: Age of Extinction premiered. It was the highest-grossing film of 2014. Made $1.104 billion.
Wow. And that's officially a franchise. Then,
Yeah,
after doing
yeah.
that. Wow.
Yep,
That's
that's why they
big.
keep making them.
That's right.
It's today's International Box Day, National Garfield the Cat Day, as our trivia question alluded to, National Take Back the Lunch Break Day, National Watch Day.
Yeah.
Never been a big watch guy. Real Food Day.
Compared to fake food.
Yeah. I
Is
didn't
that
look into
vegetable
that.
day?
Yeah,
Is
I
it the
didn't
same
look into
thing?
that.
I don't know. That's funny.
Ugliest Dog Day. That's kind of mean.
I was
but-
gonna say, I guess you gotta win some award.
There
Yeah.
are some out
There
there.
are. In National Pets and Film Day.
Alright.
Thank you,
You're
Tanner.
welcome.
What about upcoming events? Got some good ones?
Yeah, the Times Theater. Big show going on
Tonight?
tonight. The Thurston Howe Band, the
I love
premier yacht rock.
I love that. The name's fun.
Yeah,
That's
just the name alone.
I know. It just evokes some thoughts and memories.
They got the show Come Sail Away, taking place tonight at 8 p.m.
I'm sure it'll be a singing, enjoyable time.
Yes.
I believe it's not their first time.
No, this is
Yeah.
their second or third
Yeah.
time here, yeah.
Yeah, so should be a fun time. I believe tickets are still available,
Yep.
so you can buy them at the door. And the Civic Players of Logansport are presenting
Cabaret.
cabaret. Thank
Yeah,
you.
gotcha. Sorry.
I didn't write it down.
Didn't mean for the pause there.
Yeah.
I got you,
Yeah,
Tanner.
thank you. At the McCall Performing Arts Center on Friday.
Let's just say
June
it was before
26th.
your time.
Yeah. Well, it was one of those like I think that's how it's pronounced, but I don't want to say it and be way
Yes.
wrong.
Maybe it's a good thing you don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah. 3 different shows. The first one was Friday, June 26th at 7:30. Saturday, June 27th at 7:30, and Sunday, June 28th at 2:30. Once again, that's at the McCall Performing Arts Center in Logansport. Tickets you can buy at the door for $15, or you can buy from a member. Heather Cavins at our Rochester branch. She's part of the Civic Players of Logansport, and she's part of the ensemble. And her husband Michael built the set
Oh,
for this show. So
cool.
Some hometown fame.
exactly.
There you go.
That's great. Thanks, Tanner.
You're welcome.
S&P 500 down around 60 points for the week. It's been a little while. There's been some bigger financial news out there here recently, but of note for most of us, gas prices may be going down a little bit. We're hoping,
They're starting.
but
Yeah.
who knows where that
Yeah.
ends up.
And who knows how long it'll take.
Yeah, I can't predict that, but
Some places seem to be dropping faster.
a little movement there, so take advantage. SpaceX, now a publicly traded company as of last week, they raised a record $85 billion on Friday, so
Crazy.
that's the biggest ever IPO or initial public offering. So interesting things happening right now in the financial world, and we got a new Fed chair. They had their first meeting with him at the helm this week, and they chose to not do anything. So much of the same. We'll see what happens with that, but that's a fun topic for the financial news folks to chatter about. So. All right, Tanner, a free gift.
Yes, we got a waterproof speaker, which I'll go over to the camera and show everybody
Okay.
on Facebook.
Ooh,
It's
you
exciting.
remember to bring
I
it.
know.
That's nice.
This is really a cool
Yeah.
little Bluetooth speaker
Ah, look at him go.
Yeah.
He can make what?
as he unpacks it.
I was gonna say.
We were using this last week at our Plymouth Community Appreciation Day.
Oh,
Some
okay.
nice music. Whoa.
As he
We're
takes
good.
out the camera. So
This
nice.
is all part of the show. We planned this.
The live portion.
Yeah. It's a
See
great
what you're
speaker.
missing if you don't watch it live with
Yeah.
Facebook?
And speaking of Community Appreciation Day, we're going to be in Bremen.
Oh,
Today.
okay. Another one
for-
today.
Yep, for our second Marshall County one. We usually get a great turnout in Bremen for serving lunch and giveaways. We've had a lot of fun with the giveaways. course, we're modeling the 60-year anniversary T-shirt that we're giving away to anyone that shows up.
Yes.
So we'd love to see you in Bremen today, or if you're waiting on the Rochester one, it'll be the second Friday, the first Friday after the 4th of July is where we always try to pin that in as best we can. So that's what we're doing again this year. We'd love to have you. We're excited for that. Thank you, Tanner. Okay, now we'd like to welcome back to the show special guest, Michaela Slisher, and we're again talking about distinguished young women of Fulton County.
Yes, we are.
So,
time to start recruiting for
okay,
participants.
we knew there was something big going on if we're having you back on the air, and we got to get people understanding this program that's been around for a few years now and doing great things, and now's the time to talk about it.
Yeah. So I am a numbers person, so I'm going to start out by giving some
Spankers love
numbers.
that about you,
I know. So we restarted the program in 2020. It used to be called Junior Miss.
That's right.
So now it's called Distinguished Young Women. So we restarted the program in 2020, and
what's the program set out to do? What's the purpose or goal that this program has?
The main, actually, we're part of a national scholarship organization.
I like that scholarship word.
So, but the nationals will tell you that the main thing is to teach important life skills
Through the process.
to make girls that are in our program more successful beyond high school.
And this is a competitive program, right?
It's a competitive program, but as our other two guests will tell you, it doesn't seem like a competition.
That's awesome.
So that's good.
Love that.
So, but yeah, basically it's to teach the life skills. However, I say they come for the money and they stay for everything else.
That's
basically
great. I like that.
So, as far as numbers go, this past year we had 27 financial sponsors because it takes money to do the scholarships and to run the program.
That's some broad support.
It is anywhere from $50 to $1,000.
Okay.
So quite a range. We had 20 in-kind supporters, which would include discounts on purchases, maybe food, venue for practicing, venue for having our program, advertising, marketing, those kinds of things for in-kind supporters. And then we actually had, beyond that, we had 47 volunteers.
Wow.
That's
a large number of people gathering to make this go.
It is a large number, and I think part of the reason we get those people is because everyone's so busy they can't take a time commitment that's much more than maybe an hour a year.
Yeah.
But we have people that come in and help with our mock interviews. So they come in one time, help with mock interviews. That means they are a volunteer of ours, but maybe that's the only thing they do. But we need them.
Yes.
So that works out great. As far as participant numbers go, since 2020, the Fulton County program, and we do run a Cass County program and a Pulaski County program, so all of these numbers are just Fulton County specific. Okay. We have had a total of 36 girls in Fulton County go through our program, and we have awarded $34,850 through the local program and the state program, because our winner for local goes to state, and we've had some girls that have won money at the state level also.
That's impressive.
So that's an average of $968 per girl. So why can't we get girls in the program? So
let's talk about what the program is.
Yeah. So
what are they looking at?
So
when
actually,
they're signing up?
The scoring, and we prepare them for every category. But as far as the scoring goes, to find out who our winner is, we have a scholastic category, we have an interview category, we have a self-expression category, which is on stage answering a question that they've gotten at least an hour ahead of time. So we're not a pageant, so no drawing out of a fishbowl type thing.
Okay.
There's also a talent category. That's usually the thing that scares girls. Because they don't think they have a talent, and everybody has a talent, so we help with that. But
discovering what they want to show as their talent is probably part of the journey.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
and we
great.
love help. We love a challenge.
Yes.
So when they say they have no talent,
Let's dive in.
we like that. Yeah. And then we have a fitness category. But the main thing is you don't have to be an athlete to be able to do the fitness category. It's all about you know, we know as adults that it's only for senior girls, by the way, just
Okay.
seniors. But as adults, I think we know that kids are capable of more than they realize. So that's what we do is
Coach them into that a little
Yeah.
bit, help them see it.
they will not be scared by the time they get on stage. We start practices in August. We do them periodically. We'll meet 6 times periodically, but we won't have a program until the weekend before Thanksgiving. So lots of time for them to get comfortable being on stage and whatnot.
And I understand we've got a couple of past winners here.
We do.
To talk
Awesome
with us.
winners. And in fact, numbers here. So
Oh, I like this.
Eileen Deming, I did the math. Eileen Deming actually ended up with $2,150 through our program. And Sophie McCall ended up with $2,000 through our local program.
Nice job, ladies. Well, we'd
So
love
we
to
got a lot of money here.
come on over. We'd love to talk with you for a minute and hear directly about your experiences with distinguishing young women of Fulton County. Let's go with you first. You competed a few years ago. Here, you can use this one right here if you want to. Okay, we'll swap. There we go. So, I was curious kind of what got you attracted to participating in the program, and you were 2021, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So, in all honesty, I was not attracted to the program to begin with.
Ooh, it sounds like this will be a reveal moment.
Yeah, so this is, I always like to preface this that, you know, it might not be attractive at first, but the more you look into it and realize these are life skills that you're learning, that you're going to use for the rest of your life, that's going to help you get a job or even college interviews, really everyday life. I realized, okay, maybe I can dip my toe in the water, but unfortunately I had an accident that kicked me out of sports. So Michaela found through the grapevine and said, you don't have an excuse now.
Nice work, Michaela.
I will say she is very strong with recruiting, but that is the best decision I ever made
That's
because
great to hear that.
now I can say I love public speaking. A lot of
Wow.
people can't say that.
Yeah, because you have to experience it and kind of push through that initial.
Yes, you have
Fear
to
of it.
get out of the box.
Yes.
Get out of your comfort zone.
That's wonderful. Well, tell us a little bit about the competition for your year. I understand it was a little bit unique, but tell us about maybe a little of the preparation and then how you felt like you did to win $2,150. That's impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. So for my year, it was post-COVID, but still had all the COVID repercussions. So we had to wear masks. I actually got contact traced. I went to Caston
man.
High School.
Forgot about that phrase.
So,
Rachel.
yeah, if only we could have fully erased it.
I know.
But I got contact traced. Another girl from Tippy got contact traced as well. So the program's held at Caston. So
Okay.
they wouldn't allow us on the ground, seeing that we could potentially test
The risk.
positive.
Yep.
So we ended up having it at Fulton County. Now, at that time, it was only the second year of the restart up of the program. So our practices weren't even held at Caston. We were actually held at a church basement here in
Okay.
Rochester. So that was a little different. It's a lot nicer now being at Caston, being
Yeah, that's
all
great.
together. I found working with the program, seeing it was my first time, I was nervous at first, but with the practices and with the mock interviews, it just comes with experience. They're very good at being hands-on, walking you through the process, telling you the rights and wrongs,
Yeah.
and just really calming
Some
your nerves.
coaching
Yes.
on, hey, let's try this. Let's get you through the initial nervousness about it and
Yes.
get you. Sounds like some good preparation. Do you practice often for the program, or what's the kind of the cadence of being involved with this program?
Oh, you're making me have to remember now. It feels like forever ago.
I think there's like 6 sessions total.
Okay.
Yes.
And we don't do back to back because of work schedules.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's very
And
flexible.
they're on Sundays as well.
Okay,
Yes, and so I struggled with the talent portion of the program. So I like to think of it as more so presentation skills
yes.
is how they're, I don't like
What it
using the word
actually is,
judging,
yes.
but scoring you off of. And so I was at a loss. I'm not a singer. I did percussion and band, but I was like, anyone can beat on a drum.
That didn't
So-
feel special to you.
It didn't feel
Probably is.
special. It wasn't my tick. So I ended up talking about working in finishing barns with hogs.
Well, that's neat.
And so I worked with Michaela she's available 24/7. If the girls ever need her, just reach her out. She's always able to help. And so just being able to jump on anything that you can wrap your head around, they're all for it, all gung-ho.
That's great. Eileen, thanks for sharing about your experience. Sophie McCall, another past winner.
Yes.
This one's a little more recent. Last year, is that correct?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
congratulations to
Thank
you as
you.
well. Tell us a little bit about kind of what the big competition was like since you were able to have it in person.
Yes. So I was able to go to state after winning Fulton County, and it was a really cool experience. It's kind of hard to explain it if you've never been, but you just had to be there in person experience. It was full of so many supportive girls. Michaela and Melinda were so helpful with preparing us for state and making sure we felt confident and ready.
That sounds
so
exciting.
That helped a lot, yeah.
Or did you have some nerves? Were you excited about?
Yes, I was definitely a little nervous, but once I got there, we were so busy and my nerves were definitely at ease, like being with all the other girls and knowing I wasn't alone and feeling that kind of nervousness
That's
and like
right.
excitement too about the program.
What about meeting people along the way, locally and then also at state? Tell us a little bit about
Yeah.
that, connections.
A lot of the girls I still talk to even from like state and local, which is really cool. Since you share this kind of nerve-wracking experience that a lot of people can't relate to, those connections kind of come easily and relationships are built. And you have a really strong bond. Everyone is so supportive in state and local too, just like wanting you to do your best and there for you on that day.
Kind of neat. I can sense the confidence in both of you, which is really great. I mean, you do think about, you mentioned life skills, Eileen, a little bit, about what you're trying to accomplish, and it's just, this will serve you well forever. And it's fun talking with each of you about some of those things and how easily you're able to share those. And, you know, that kind of pushing through vulnerability does create some bonds that stand the test of time and can make for a fun, big event at state. Tell us where that event takes place.
It was at Kokomo at IUK in their auditorium.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah. So kind of close to home for us.
Was there a pretty good crowd there as well?
Yes, there definitely was. I'm pretty sure that whole auditorium was full. I think it was 2 or 3 days that they had the program. So
That plays into it a little bit.
yes.
Well, as we kind of wrap up, let's talk about your best recruiting pitch for young ladies that are, you know, going to be seniors. That's what age you have to be to qualify, because we're talking about real scholarship money here. You know, put to use the very next year, going to college or school. So, tell us what your best recruiting pitch for those that might be listening, or their parents that can give a little nudge and say, hey, this might be something great for your future.
I was definitely kind of in the same boat as Eileen. I was not interested in doing DYW. When Michaela came to our school, I was like, this is not for me. I have no experience in this. So my mom was the one that actually pushed me to do the program, and I'm so thankful that she did.
That's great.
So any parents of soon-to-be senior girls, highly recommend you push them to do it and get out of their comfort zone, because it will 100% serve them later in the future. And I feel like it's helped me a lot to where I am today. My parents think that I'm a lot more confident and out of my shell compared to when I started.
That's great. We're really proud of you. Eileen?
Thank you.
My pitch would be to parents and girls, you absolutely need to do this for the life skills. It will make interviewing for jobs in the future easier and just make you well-rounded as an overall person.
Well, we sure appreciate both of you taking the time to come in and join us on the First Federal Radio program this morning. And we're behind you 100% on your futures. We're excited for you, and it's great visiting with you this morning. And if you're interested in this program, get a hold of Michaela Slisher. She's done a great job organizing it, backing it, and you can hear from the young ladies supporting it along the way. So thank you guys so much for being on.
Well, thank you.
Okay, our trivia question about Garfield, if you're a big Garfield fan. Jim Davis grew up in what Indiana town? Muncie, Marion, Fairmount, or Upland? Any guesses?
I'm going to say Muncie.
Muncie was a guess?
Marion.
Marion?
Fairmount.
Fairmount? Eileen's correct, it was Fairmount.
Oh.
That's where he's from. So, love Garfield. Check out all those old comic strips. Some of my favorite ones are when he is getting used to modern technology here in the most recent ones. It's really funny. All right, we're going to end our program this morning with some words of wisdom from Oscar Wilde, the Irish author and poet. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken.
Good one. Ladies, thank you very much. And Evan, we'll talk to somebody next Friday.
Thanks, Randy.